notice. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being here today. Well, today I'm going to be talking about this warning that Meghan has gotten from someone in the royal circles, and she would be very smart to listen to this because I think it would give her the MO she would need to get things on the right track. Because if she continues doing what she is doing, it's just going to keep going down from here. Okay? So let's get into it. Have you heard? Harry is trying to connect back with his family. He's trying to reconnect with them. Yeah? Because he sees that his life is going absolutely nowhere. He is in a panic mode. This is why you see him out there away from his wife, trying to make some deals, trying to make himself be more respected, because he is in a panic. And I've said this before, we're just watching it all. We're just sitting back eating our popcorn and watching Harry just go out and just try to make amends with the things that he has done. And I don't know, he might be able to do it. So what they're saying is that he wants to reconnect with the Beckhams. This is his strategy, basically. He wants to reconnect with the Beckhams so that he can help fix his relationship with his brother, William. Yes. So the Beckhams, we know, have been friends with both William and Harry for a very long time, and they have since cut off their relationship with Harry and Meghan because of the accusations that they threw at the Beckhams about going to the press, how Harry dissed David Beckham when he came to Australia. There's just a slew of things that have rubbed the Beckhams the wrong way, and they are close with William. And they're not close with Harry and Meghan anymore. They're going to continue their relationship with the king, with William. They're not going to have anything to do with the other the Sussex people, those people, those fake royals over in Montecito. And William wants to try to get back into the good graces of the Beckhams because he believes that they could be a great medium for him to repair his relationship with his brother. Okay, so after years making California, we know, his home, Harry, he's having a major rethink right now. He is seriously feeling how he has screwed up a lot of things in his life. He is keen on reconnecting with his former pals and acquaintances. He wants to facilitate a reconciliation with his estranged sibling, Prince William. So we'll have to just say, Harry, just do what you can do. Try to recover something to help yourself, because he sees it's going nowhere. Every single thing that they have done together, Harry and Meghan, their freedom flight, trying to have their new independent life, being independently wealthy, not being attached to the crown and all of that, we know it's not working out. Okay, now this is what has happened for Meghan. She has been sent a chilling warning, as she is actually being told that the public will never, ever forgive her. This is what she is being told. So she has been issued this dire warning by one royal expert who claimed that the public will never forgive her for making claims against the royal family. And I think with this day and age and social media, we are going to also make sure the public never forgives her, because we are that constant reminder about what she has actually done and what she continues to do. So Meghan has seen her popularity, we know, in the UK and in the US plummet ever since her sensational exit from the firm and when she moved back to the US in 2020. Now, Harry and Meghan have made a series of bombshell accusations against the royals over the years, and their approach seems to not have resonated very well with the public, you think? Exactly. I mean, they thought they were on top of the world. They thought we're going to have this new life, this new beginning. We are going to show you royals. We're going to do what you do here in the UK for hundreds of years. We're going to do it ourselves in America. And guess what, folks? It's not happening. It's not working. I mean, a major fail with Harry and Meghan. A major fail. They continue to lose support. It's an ongoing thing. It's just an ongoing thing. And we're watching it. Oh yeah, we're watching it. Now, according to the latest ranking by YouGov, the Sussexes still remain among the least popular royals in the third quarter of 2024. Now, royal author Ingrid Seward claimed that Meghan will likely never be forgiven for her attitude towards the royals and that her husband should try to go solo if he wants to salvage any of his reputation. And isn't that what we're seeing, folks? We're seeing Harry try to make it on his own. And what does Meghan do? She tries to overstep her husband when he's getting a lot of good press to come out solo to overshadow her husband. It's just not good. It's not good, folks. Now, the Sussexes have been making solo appearances recently for causes that are close to their hearts. Yeah, you know, that's something to be debated because Meghan, anything that she does is not really close to her heart. It's close to her helping to repair her reputation. Okay, so let's just get that straight. There's nothing really close to her heart because if it were close to her heart, it would be something that she would do the right way, where she would not be the highlight of these charities. It would be the work that is actually happening would be highlighted. But she's using it as a PR stunt to help her, the accusations around her being a bully that continue to come out. Meghan was attending, we know, the hospital gala in New York, in Los Angeles, and she visited this youth leadership organization, Girls Inc., while Harry was touring in New York, London, and over in South Africa to promote his charity work. Now, Ms. Stewart claimed that the Duke could still very much be forgiven by the British public. However, okay, they don't see the same thing happening for Meghan. Because we know Meghan has only gotten any kind of popularity because of who she married. And she thought marrying someone was going to give her immediate access to do what she wants to do. And it's just not working. So deep down, people still love Harry and they want to love him. I think they're just very, very disappointed in him. And I have to agree with that. I believe people want to like Harry, but as long as he's still with Meghan, they just can't support him. And they're not going to really open their hearts to him until he is no longer attached to that toxicity of his wife. Okay, that's just what that is. She also went on to say that he made millions out of his memoir Spare, but he seriously has paid for it because it's done his reputation an immeasurable amount of harm, especially with his family, but also the way that the people view him. The expert also connected on the couple's parting ways professionally, saying that I feel that they're both going slightly different ways to see if it works. They've tried it together, and we know that just did not go so well. Okay, so now what they're doing is that they are trying to do things and to work separately to see if that is going to work. And Harry, he puts a little tomfoolery into it as well by going into this House of Horrors, we know, with Jimmy Fallon. And yeah, it just was not very well received, I don't think, by people who really are for royalty. They look at that as a cheap celebrity gig, and someone of royal status shouldn't be doing things like that. So it's really good to see a glimpse of the old Harry, and hopefully it will resonate with him too. It also comes as Meghan was defended, we know, by this broadcaster over being forced out of the UK, is what this broadcaster said. And it's almost like looking at her with the side eye. Excuse me? Forced out? No. You're still going to get some people who are going to say these little talking points and not know a word about what they're talking about, because we know she was not forced out of nothing. GB newscaster Nina Miskow claimed that Meghan was bullied out of this country, quote, bullied out of this country, close quote, and blamed the British press for the Sussex's decision to leave Harry's home country.
And so they were pushed out of this country and pushed out of the royal life that they knew.
And when you hear someone say that, you just know that they don't really understand the impact of everything that has happened. And Meghan is not someone who was bullied out of anything. I mean, look at the allegations around her being the bully. But I think it's a great warning to Meghan that she's never going to be liked. So the problem that Meghan has right now is she is before our eyes. We saw her at these events solo. Before our eyes, she is trying to go solo. She is trying to do this. It won't work for her. She's been warned. You are going to lose. You are causing your reputation more damage the more you try to do this solo thing without Harry. It's over for her. It's like, just pack it up. Close the door, shut down shop. It's over. You're not going to make any kind of revelation of, okay, respect me now. It's just not going to work. Okay? So she needs to heed this warning, because I think it's going to do her a lot of good mentally. Because I think it's almost like a person who keeps trying to go through a door and no one is opening the door for that person, but she keeps banging into the door. And the more she bangs into that door, the more you continually hurt yourself. And you can't be a good mother. You can't be a good person. You can't have anything good if you're constantly doing something that is damaging yourself. And the more Meghan tries to go through this door that is never going to be opened for her by the public, the more she's going to continually damage herself. She's going to hurt her self-esteem, will continue to go down because people are very critical of her. She has no way to repair it. And the best advice that she can do at this point is to make amends for everything that she's done. But we know she's not going to do that, folks. We know she's incapable because her head is so big. It won't happen. Okay? So we're going to watch her continually hit her head against this door that will never open for her, and watch how she'll keep trying to open it. And watch how she'll continue to go down. It is unfortunate. I do not wish ill will on anyone, but she would be very wise to heed this warning, because it will save her a lot of frustration, a lot of energy, a lot of embarrassment, a lot of self-preservation, because it's just impossible. You have done yourself a doozy, and it is a wrap. I'm sorry, Meghan Markle, it is a wrap. But guess what? Guess what, girl? Guess what? I got my popcorn still. Okay, you gonna do another solo event? Where you gonna go to next, girl? Where you gonna go? Because I want to know. Because I'm watching. I'm watching to see what you're gonna do next. All right? Okay. All right, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.